How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I'm going to talk about a fight that's coming pretty soon, and that's Shakur Stevenson versus Christopher Diaz. I remember I talked about this, but it's been a while since I talked about this fight, and it's going to be on the Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan undercard. Now, this fight right here, it's kind of funny because you want to see Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan and see what the outcome of that fight, but 90% of us know what's going to happen in that fight. Who's going to come out with the win? I don't know how you're going to. I don't know how exactly Terence Crawford is going to win, but we know he's going to. We know somewhat. We know he's going to win. But the thing about it is, I would like to go to this event instead of Errol Spence versus Sean Porter because of the undercard, and Shakur Stevenson versus Christopher Diaz, and that's really a step up for Shakur Stevenson with 10 wins and 6 KOs. And Christopher Diaz has 24 wins and 16 KOs and 1 loss, and that loss came up, I think, when he went up on weight, and he lost against a Japanese fighter. I forgot his name, but he has a lot of experience, Christopher Diaz, and of course that last fight he lost was a war, and he got back up. It wasn't like he got KO or anything like that, got knocked out, I'm saying. But one thing is, I was reading an article about Shakur Stevenson. Aaron, I think, or somebody was trying to talk Shakur Stevenson out of it, but you couldn't talk him out of it. He wanted this fight. He wanted to step up to prove everybody that he's the next big thing, and he's coming. So I was kind of like a little bit like, I don't know, man. It's a little bit. You should have got 5 more fights in, probably, whatever, to get to 15. You know what I'm saying? To see where he's at, or is he getting better, whatever, or is he not getting better? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, of course, he's knocking out the 2 opponents. Shakur Stevenson, he's coming off of 2 knockouts, but he's getting his man strength. He's only 21 years old, and maybe he's, of course, he was asking for a step up prior from the 2 fights before he got them 2 knockouts. So he's a young fighter, a prospect, is really looking for some attention. I mean, of course, he's in a professional boxing, and this is really a step up. I mean, if he achieves this step up, and it depends on, well, if he beat Christopher Diaz on points, that tells you a lot about Shakur Stevenson. If he knock him out, that tells you a lot about Shakur Stevenson. But it's either way. It's either back and forth. You know what I'm saying? If he come out with the win, it's just it's that tells you a lot about him. But one thing is, like, is this a 50-50 fight? I don't know about this. Christopher Diaz is I'm thinking right now as I'm talking to y'all right now. I think this fight, I don't know. I just think, one thing. The reason why I had to think about this, because Shakur Stevenson, Terence Crawford is somewhat giving him some pointers, working with a young prospect. And Terence Crawford is by a lot of people, I would say, is number 1 pound for pound fighter in this world in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's pulling me in. That's what making me thinking like this is a 50-50 fight. But I don't know. I don't know. It's this is going to be a real good fight. That's why I definitely say. I'm not, because Christopher Diaz, man, like I say, he's been in wars, and he know how to fight. And he's 24 years old. Of course, he got his feet wet. He's coming off a loss, but the loss wasn't really like he got off the canvas, and he was fighting the weight that he should have never been fighting at. But he did it anyway, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. Just like Michael Garcia fought Errol Spence, and I respect that to a certain degree. But it's just how Michael Garcia did it, of course. But we're not talking about Michael Garcia right now. We're talking about Christopher Diaz. So, but Shakur Stevenson, if he lose, then that tells you that, and that will be on him. It won't be on nobody else. Aaron, it wouldn't be on because I remember it was a matchmaker. I didn't know they had matchmakers in boxing. You know, about article that I was reading about Shakur Stevenson, that they was trying to talk him out of it. And I think Bob Aaron was trying to talk him out of it, because, you know, Vas Lomachenko is, you know, I think he got 3 more years in him or whatever, maybe 2 more years probably at the most. He got in him. So they're looking for, I mean, Chance Crawford, you know, he's 33 years old. I'm thinking 32, 33 years old or something like that. I could be wrong, but he's up there too. But he got 3 years in him probably. So they look, you know, they don't want to. They got Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo Lopez is fighting on the card too, but the opponent that he's fighting, I don't think it's a step up for him. I think that they already know the outcome of that match. You know, they think, you know, I think 90% or whatever is thinking that Teofimo Lopez is going to win this fight. But with Shakur Stevenson versus Christopher Diaz, we don't know. We don't know. I won't be surprised if people think that Christopher Diaz, 90% Christopher Diaz is going to win the fight, because this is really a step up. This is really a real quick, fast step up for Shakur Stevenson. But this is what he asked for. So it's whatever you ask for, this is what you're going to get. So we're going to see. This is going to be, I mean, you know what's kind of funny? Even if they didn't have Chance Crawford and Americano on the card, I would definitely like to see this fight regardless. See what Shakur Stevenson at, and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Christopher Diaz, the only thing he'll gain would beating a up and coming fighter, basically to show that he's not out of the game yet. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, I mean, Shakur Stevenson asked for it, so we're gonna see. But what do y'all guys think? You think it's too early for him to step up, Shakur Stevenson? Do you think he just talk? Do you think his mouth is talking? He got a fast mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know, because, you know, this is a step up fight for him. But do you think it's the right fight for him? Who you think is going to win this fight between Shakur Stevenson or Christopher Diaz? You know, leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.